Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
Before the X-Files, before Goosebumps, heck, even before Beetleborgs and Power Rangers, there was a show set in a creepy town with all manner of sci-fi horrors. Join us this week for a spooky investigation into the unknown of cosmic eerie Crit-Deanna. Nobody believes me, but this is the center of weirdness for the entire podcast, and I'm the king of the weird, Patrick. Joining me are my 5 trusty sidekicks in plumbing the depths of how odd the suburbs can be, and your 5 neighbors replaced by robots. To my far left, it's a teen setting up an Encyclopedia Brown style investigation. It's Jabert jabbering away his Jamfram. Jab. Across the digital table from me, a spooky neighbor who might also be an alien, aka Miles Make Him Believe as Redacted.
Good evening.
To my right, parents of the town just straight up not seeing anything. It's Tyler talking as Brady.
Hello there.
To my immediate left, a gray-haired weirdo from Weirdsville named Dash X. We have Drew X dying to play Zill X Thel.
Boy, I would really love to go back and listen to September 30th, 2020's The More You Nerd episode.
Oh boy. And across from him,
Yo, you plugging your own show? Whoa.
Toto. I don't think we're in Indiana anymore. It's none other than Rebecca rolling with Asher and Sky.
Hello.
I guess I can.
From Hocus Pocus.
Cats,
yeah. I guess I should ask you then, Drew, does that hold up? I really want to go back.
It absolutely does. It's the third time I've had a conversation about that show this week, weirdly enough.
Oh boy, wow. What great.
And like all different people, unrelated, it came up several times. The shock of no.
Miles. Miles is getting sucked into another dimension. Miles, you went so robot-y, it broke a Zoom.
Oh, wow.
Did you go to Erie, Indiana just now?
I guess so. Like I was saying, to the shock of no one, I am a massive fan of that show.
They're trying to interrupt your airwaves as you talk about it. It's the man.
Can't let him reveal our secrets.
I wish we still had shows like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had the reboot of Are You Afraid of the Dark in its different anthology forms, but we haven't had I think Apple tried to do like a Ghost Rider series, but it didn't seem like it was the same thing. But I miss these kind of stories, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like the only place they're happening, I think, is in middle grade books. They're still making that kind of stuff.
Yeah. How are you guys doing? You guys ready to get back into some Starfinder action this week?
Mm-hmm.
Not in particular. Sure. I would actually like to go around the table and all have an in-depth discussion about what happened to our day today with timestamps, really dig into our personal lives.
Just minute by minute.
Well, 6 a.m, police at my door.
Standard Monday.
How many officers were there? Did you get your Mirandas? That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know.
I got.
I think Drew doesn't get the reference because he's looking very confused.
No, I just forgot to log into Roll20, so I was quickly doing that, trying to get that done on the
I haven't logged into Roll20 either.
I started at 4:50 this morning. My alarm went off so that I could go work out.
Jeez,
had a very pleasant workout. Also very tired because my child has been sick the last few days and cannot sleep through the night. Not her fault.
Cannot or will not.
Cannot. She just wakes up hacking.
Ain't gonna.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
is it just like a seasonal cold?
Seems like a cold. Wife and I tested for the vid. Came back negative, and she's been hacking in my face.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff going around.
It sounds like a cool kid character from Erie, Indiana. It's like, hey, you can call me the vid.
I'm the vid.
I have 2 VCRs, so I
monitor all the CC cameras in Erie, Indiana.
Kid, one of
it's Kid Vid from the BK Kids Club.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
It definitely felt like something from the 90s.
He would have been a character that like Simon befriended and went off to like have one adventure with before you find out that Vid was like really bad for you. Like at the time he befriended an ATM machine.
So 5:30 my workout.
Stop it, Tyler.
Ends
Stop it.
Tyler.
Okay. No one ever has wanted to hear.
I am riveted, Tyler. Please.
Tyler's humble bragging about like working out before all of us wake up. No one wants to hear about this.
To be fair, though, you guys are on East Coast time. You guys are probably awake when I get up.
That's true.
Oh, I was already at work
I-
by the time
I was
that
at
you,
work.
Yeah.
I definitely
That's
was not
no humble
awake
brag.
yet. 7 a.m. Right. Talking about the 90s so much. Let's talk about the 290s, as in last week's episode of the podcast.
Oh,
in
the highway in
290s.
Spartanburg.
We are talking about what happened last time on Cosmic Crit. You all investigating the missing sugar with fingers pointed towards Tayeta and Haltharia Grumman, notorious sweet tooths in the colony.
I was gonna say they got the sticky fingers. That's how.
Oh, a tip from Ezra and Shire pointed you towards containers found in Tayeta's garden, where he found empty containers of sugar. Confronting her, though, she seemed to be telling the truth. It wasn't hers. In the middle of the night, a storm raged, and Chanska Willowwenth came to you all to request finding her herd and the new baby click harps that guarded it. Tracking them to a flooding valley, you saw some distant lights of a vehicle racing off, but most of you stayed to save the bugs from drowning in a flooding river. One of the click harps had incriminating evidence against your own colony's Namil Tanna, and you found him at his junkyard and made short work of him. What is wrong with that last time on?
I think he beat our butts pretty bad. I don't think we made short work of him.
No, I think it was 2 rounds, so I don't know. I call that pretty short.
I have one. It was Tayeta and Gavin Eveld.
How's that anyone seen Gavin?
Weldener. Gavin.
You guys have access to the names of the colonists. It is Gavin Neldener.
I just can't read my handwriting. But yeah.
Yeah, well, I was about to say, just go look at the document. But yes, that is one. Rebecca, putting us on the board. One thing. Drew, Tyler, what are we looking at?
I mean, I've got one.
Oh, go for it. Think you?
Think so. It was not Chanska Willowwanth. It was Akasha Willowwanth.
That's correct. The youngest of the Willowwenth family. Youngest daughter.
I mean, so I mean, this is maybe not technically. It wasn't missing sugar, but it was a missing sweetener. Like I think it was specifically not sugar, right?
No, it was sugar.
That was just regular sugar. We just have just enormous, like in Boston, how they have like the warehouses with just big piles of salt. We just have big piles of sugar.
Well, I mean, it was in like containers. It was in tubs. I don't know what you want. Oh, Miles thinks he's got one.
Well, it's probably wrong, but it says most of you stayed to save the bugs. But didn't only 2 people stay? Didn't everyone else come redacted?
That's true. Most people left.
Most people left.
Only the majority left. The minority stayed. So I actually was wondering if that was one as well, but
nah, that's not that one.
Well, I mean, most of us didn't stay.
Okay. So you said that Ezra and Shire pointed us towards the containers, but it was Tachi Hardhoof who brought us the bag.
You know, I didn't have that written down, but that actually is one because it was not Ezra.
Nicely done.
You are
Nicely
correct,
done.
Drew. The other thing, it wasn't in Tayeta's backyard. Or in her garden. It was in her far backyard, kind of out of the way of super incriminating her. And you found the click harps in a cavern, and you had this fight with Namil Tanna at your house. He was rigging it with explosives, which is where we find this week's episode starting. Indeed.
with their dead body, which we have hoisted up on the statue in the center of town. And
I thought I would say we put it on the hood of the skyboat and just like kind of float around.
No, I don't want him
Like
to
a
be.
parade.
I want it to be displayed in the
As a hood
the
ornament.
center.
Well, before you display him, are you taking this gear, his armor, his weapon? He had a jetpack on. I imagine.
Sorry. We're stripping them of all their clothes before we display them. So
Okay.
they're just
my
in the buff.
Describe his penis type.
Whoa!
Hey, he took us down this path. Go ahead and describe it, Tyler.
He's more of a grower, but Lashunta penis is actually Lashunta penis is. So, and part of the erection is that proportionate in size. And
it was a good run, guys. I've enjoyed podcasting, guys.
And this is worse than any F-bomb that's ever been dropped on the show.
Hey, Tyler, why don't you tell us about your workout for a while? Tell us all about your workout.
Today was deadlifts. One of my favorite
good, yeah.
Do you have the ability to mute reps? Tyler?
What have I done? What you warned that?
All that is being left in the podcast. I hope you know that, Tyler. There's no editor coming to save in. No angel editor.
You started all of it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You said you wanted to strip him down and run him up a flagpole. Is that a joke, or is your character actually doing that? We only have so much time in
I'm so sorry. That was meant as a guffaw. That was meant
so funny. Everyone laugh at Tyler's joke, his guffaw, and then we can move on and play the game. Jabert's dying.
Man,
how dare you try to have fun at this game, Tyler?
I should have known you were in business mode, so I do apologize. I didn't see the business mode sign come up
for like the last 5 minutes. It's been very much business mode, and no one else. No, the last thing that happened is you guys found him planting explosives on your front door, and you can look over his belongings as you dole out his jetpack and weapon and things. You see he does have a data pad in his possession. Looking through it, flipping through it, the last message he sent was marked to a contact named Duo, and it seems to have more instructions on the time, place, and manner in which someone else is supposed to plant other explosives. And indeed, it says under a stage to get ready for the Founders Day festival in the center of town. Indeed, you guys are less than 24 hours away from opening remarks in a stage that was kind of set up in front of the government center for Viridian Colony. And supposedly that is where this next bomb is set to go, in a place that will very shortly be filled with many of the colonists of this planet.
Well, we need to defuse that bomb.
Yeah, we need to get there and make sure no one's hurt.
Alternative solution. What if we just make sure that all the people we don't like are in the front row?
Where is that?
And then we just let the bomb do its thing.
I don't think that's how bombs work, though.
You don't think they have like selective targeting?
I think that like presumably we would be on the stage, right?
A sacrifice I'm also willing to make.
That's fair. I just want to make sure we've thought through it all. But since you've thought through it, all right, let's go.
Yeah, okay, bomb squad, let's go.
Just making some notes here. Sorry, give me 1 second.
This is an audio podcast, Patrick. No, the audience can't see you right. I hate Tyler on the screen.
Oh, you guys can see that? I thought I was on the GM level. Sorry. Oh, that's so awkward. Oh no. Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Patrick, am I in timeout?
Let me delete this real quick. Oh no, I made it bigger. Oh no.
That's
shoot.
A classic mistake.
Sucks.
With the new UI in Roll20, the delete and the make biggin is right next to one another.
So
sloppy
awkward.
Design.
I'll figure it out eventually. Remember we did nothing but write on Roll20 sheets.
During the Final Fantasy game?
There was a lot of writing early on.
Yep.
Rushing over to the stage. Oh, we got a map for the stage. You know it. You see a Straka maybe fiddling with the podium alongside the ancient-looking Lyo show. Kells is giving orders to Ilsynth 11 and Risa Meej as they're setting up chairs and maybe putting some names on the front rows, and they're all people that you like. Tayeta is in the back here. Well, it looks like Tachi and Tukor are working on the sound system. It seems pretty quiet. You know, the storm has lifted, and maybe some things are in disarray, some branches and things. So they're being tidied up and everything's, getting ready for a big day tomorrow. What would you guys like to do? We're here on the map.
I would like to call everybody who is in and around the stage over to have a quick meeting. What I'm really doing is I'm just trying to get them out of harm's way, but without letting, if anyone gets suspicious that we're on to them, I don't want them to set off the device prematurely and hurt anybody. So I'm just trying to get everyone to move out of harm's way.
Kels comes over. It's like, what are you doing? We're trying to get some stuff done here. You guys, we're behind schedule.
Yes, Kels, we're going to be far behind schedule, but if we don't have a quick powwow it is. That's what I'm calling for. A chit chat over there, and I point to a small patch of earth like behind a sturdy wall.
It just so happens to be like a foot of concrete.
Yeah, right. Just in the middle of a field, there's a big slab of concrete.
Small slit in it that you can observe a blast from.
Peek through.
Why don't you make a diplomacy check? See if you can convince people to come on over.
Oh boy, diplomacy. I mean, I do have a little diplomacy. Got some. Oh, that was almost at 18. Oh no, I'm out of rerolls.
Kel's like, back to work, everybody.
Can Asher attempt to call them over herself with the power of dance?
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, Rebecca's
not natural 20.
Rebecca's not goofing. How are you doing this with the power of dance?
Asher starts a yoga lesson. Like, we all need to center ourselves and remind ourselves of the importance of Founders Day and the importance of what we are setting up here and the community that we are aspiring toward and that we are building together. And she's just giving a huge inspirational speech. You see Sky radiating this glow. You can't take your eyes off of them.
Let's do some hot yoga behind this brick wall, everyone. Follow me. Yeah, I think some of these people actually are in your calisthenics class. So if they see you like starting up a sesh, I mean, definitely Risa Meej and Ilseth 11, they do not miss a Saturday class with you. So they'll come over, and Ilseth and Leosha come over as well to look at what's going on. Maybe the far end of the pavilion here and the opposite side of the stage, the hard hoofs Tayeta seem to be maybe too far away or easily distracted. They do not move.
Might I suggest that Zilix and Redacted try to locate the bomb? Because I know I can't help defuse a bomb, but I suspect that the two of you can sneakily do so. Not to volunteer you, but you know.
Yeah, it sounds like you're getting voluntold.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Zilix. He could probably find the bomb, but he ain't gonna be able to do anything about disarming it.
I know, that's why I say Redacted needs to go with you. But I figure you're stealthy and sneaky and can help locate it. I don't know. You don't have to. I wasn't trying to push anybody into it. Did we actually
recover the pad and the plans?
The plans, not so much, just some messages to someone marked Duo.
So we really got nothing.
Not so much, no.
Yeah, I guess Zilix will kind of stealth underneath the stage and crawl around and see if he can find anything.
Underneath the stage?
Well, yeah, wouldn't the bomb be under the stage? Is that not bomb planting 101 when you're talking about stages?
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. Zilix underneath the stage. What, Redacted, where would you like to go?
Redacted would probably be looking under chairs.
These aren't very large chairs. You don't think they would just take a view of them? They're, like easily mass replicated outdoor style chairs. So,
I mean, are we talking about like a giant bomb, or is this like a little thing of C4 that someone could pop under?
It looked much larger than a bread box. The thing that was
okay.
What's his name? Namil was setting up at your house.
Then Redacted would probably check out maybe the speaker system, the sound system that's set up for this place.
Okay. Indeed. Taking a look back here, make me an engineering check. There's a lot of wires as you move around the corner.
Is that 23?
Yeah. You indeed see the blinking light, perhaps the telltale sign of the glow of a timed detonator amongst the equipment, right where Tashi and Tuko seem to be working over here behind the stage. Spot this from a distance even.
All right, so I take it back about what I said about being under stages.
Are you leaving under stage?
No, because I don't know. Nobody's told Zilix that we found the bomb, so he's just gonna tool around under the stage for a little bit.
Yeah, Redacted's just gonna let Zilix stay down there.
Redacted, what would you like to do?
I mean, I guess try to disarm it. I mean, fireworks sounds awesome. Sounds like something a big celebration could use. So could Redacted take the bomb, put it somewhere else so it looks really cool, like a cool explosion?
Do you want to approach?
Yeah.
Okay. As you get maybe closer to the hard hoofs, one of them kind of looks over at you. You see maybe looks like thick gobulets of sweat rolling off their horns, and Tashi says, "Oh, thank God you're here. We think it's a bomb of some sort, and it might have a proximity sensor, so we don't want to move or jostle it. Do you have you ever disarmed a bomb before, Redacted?"
Of course.
Can I sense motive?
Oh, are you right here with Redacted as well?
No, yeah.
You didn't come to my hot yoga class?
I politely dismissed myself.
Yeah, make me a sense motive check. Yeah, they are freaking out. They do not seem like their normal selves right now. Indeed, they seem to be under a great...
I thought Tyler was trying to roll a sense motive on Redacted to see if he'd actually defused a bomb before.
That's what I was wondering.
No. Is that what you were doing, Tyler?
No. I was trying to see if Tukor and Tachi were just trying to...
Like, they were setting it up, and then they were just
we're just trying to play off that we caught them.
Is my known liar friend lying?
Yeah, if you come over to look at said bomb, you notice, first things first, Redacted, they have their weapons drawn.
A bomb?
Tashi and Tukor. Let's roll into the shift turn order, because one of them picks up a massive noir battle axe, I believe. Is that what they have? Let's double check. And takes a swipe at you, obviously. Obviously going to try and kill you first. Most dangerous of all of them. Long swords is what they have. Makes more sense.
The hard hoofs are turning on us.
Maybe
but
they've
we
been
saved their
against
marriage.
you. Maybe they've been against you this entire time. Who knows?
Our list of allies grows thin.
Okay. Yep. So I've rolled an attack here to start us off. And it's going to be a hit on sweet little Redacted, who's done nothing to no one, for 12 points of damage. To the initiative turn order.
Did my initiative not roll? Sorry. There we go.
Okay, yeah, you hear the din of battle on the opposite side of the stage here, as you hear perhaps one of the hard hoofs. Sounds like they're in an argument. First up is Asher and Sky.
All right. They're on their toes with all that yoga practice. I have a question about the stage.
Mm-hmm.
How high up off the ground is it?
Probably like a good 5 feet. I'd say it clears all the chairs and people sitting down in the chairs. So 4 or 5 feet.
Okay. And I see there's a curtain. Is it just a curtain, or is there like a wall there at the back of the stage?
Yeah, I think it's just a curtain for, a backstage area.
Okay. So you could conceivably go through the curtain and get to where the hard hoofs are.
I bet you could. I bet
All
with grit, determination, a little bit of luck, and nose to the grindstoniness, you could get through a curtain.
Can I get all the way there with 2 move actions?
You can make a very simple climb check to jump on top of the stage, or a jump check.
And that would only take me to the edge of the stage.
The climb can be a part of your move action, and it'll basically just take an additional 5 foot of movement for something this small. But you still got to make the check.
Okay. You said, can I use acrobatics?
If you would like to. No. No, you can't use acrobatics. It's climb or jump.
Oh, or jetpack.
If you want to activate said jet, you already got it installed in your armor?
Do I not?
I don't know. When would you have the time to do that?
I don't know. During my yoga class.
It takes like 10 minutes, right? It's not like a.
I don't think it's plug and play unless you switched out. Are you wearing Namel's armor?
No.
The jetpacks aren't armor upgrades, are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
They are, but.
Oh, okay.
You tell me, Patrick. Did I have time to install a jetpack? I have it on my character sheet, but I don't know what it takes in game.
I don't think so, unless you guys took some time between finding out about the bomb at the stage and this. Did anyone need to take like 10 minutes or do anything else between the end of last week's episode and right now?
Yeah, I did need a 10-minute rest.
Okay.
But I mean, I presume we could take that. I could take that when we were driving in the car. But.
It's not a 10-minute drive. You were in the colony, and I mean, it's like a less than a 5-minute walk.
Yeah. Okay.
From your place to the center of town. It's up to you. If you guys want to take a 10-minute break, that's fine, and you would have time for said armor upgrade.
I guess not. I guess if it was like a bomb was about to go off right there, then I guess I would walk over there rather than sit down and eat a sandwich. So,
well, were you very hurt?
No, I'm about halfway through my SP, but
okay.
That's all right. I'll survive probably.
Okay, so it sounds like no jetpack, Rebecca. You got
all
jetpack
right.
blocked. Sorry, you're gonna have to use your dumb legs.
Athletics. All right.
It's a very simple athletics check. Oh, you failed it though somehow. Somehow failed it.
I was sore from all the yoga.
Do you want to crawl under the stage with the Zilix, or do you want to go around the backside? Takes up a 5 foot of your movement speed.
Does going under the stage give you a way to get out the other end?
Yeah.
I don't understand the stage. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit of difficult terrain underneath there. So, say maybe every 10 foot is about 15. You're kind of in the squeeze.
Can I?
You could probably pop out on the other side in a couple of actions.
Can I get up here in between the audio speaker things?
What's your movement speed?
40 now.
No, I don't think you'd be able to get all the way there, crunching underneath, as it were. You'd definitely be able to pop out the backside over here with a couple of move actions because you're already at
right.
20 feet.
I'll do that. That's fine.
Oakley. Radier. Tyler. Something did indeed seem off about Tachi Hardhoof. But
if only I had rolled better on that sense motive, I could have prevented this.
Yeah, they're not looking good. You've not seen them in a few weeks since their marital issues.
Well, I certainly would like to keep them alive for questioning.
Mm-hmm. But I have second level spells now that are burning a hole in my pocket at the end of that sentence. But
I'll have a different, and they have brains. I feel like
delicious brains.
Praetor pulls out a straw with like a hypodermic needle at the end. I feel like we should try to whittle down the numbers. Let's whittle down the numbers here. I'm going to cast a mind affecting effect. Let's cast Fear.
Okay.
Against Tachi Hardhoof. This is just the first level spell, so I don't get to target multiple things.
Thank you for specifying the last name. It's like Kel's. Tachi's like super common. So
gotcha.
Let's see here. Don't think I have any immunities, bonuses, or other fun things. What's the will DC we're looking for?
Being only a level 1 spell, it's fairly low at 16. Open for a single digit number roll from you.
They seem unaffected, yeah. Maybe quake a little bit, but shake their horns and kind of shake it off.
Even on a success, you are shaken for 1 round.
Mark that here. A move action.
Move action. Hold on. Oh, I did this backwards. I forgot how to play my character, guys. Folks, fellas.
What were you going to do?
Improve demoralize. I forgot that I demoralize people to lower their will saves before I make them do will saves. But let's just do that against 2 core. Set them up.
Okay.
Intimidate check.
Intimidate, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to intimidate 2 core. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I would like to take the day off.
What'd you roll? I'm not looking at the screen right now.
Natural 1.
Oh, rough stuff. Yeah, you got to do that. Got to do the opposite direction. That's not great. Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty, that is going to take us to Redacted. Miles, you got sucker sorted. They're not playing on the same team.
Okay. And one of them's staggered, is that right?
Just shaken. Tachi's
shaken.
Which all that means is a -2 penalty to attack roll, saving throw, skill checks, ability checks. So pretty much -2 to everything.
Well, not their armor class.
But not their armor.
Okay. Okay.
They are on you right now.
Yeah.
With their weapons drawn.
And anything move I make, well, I could do a guarded step back. And then I am going to use Mind Thrust on 2 core.
A Mind Thrust of your own. Oh my. Oh
yes.
my. Okay, making a will save.
I always forget that I have Mind Thrust.
Well, you can forget you had it this turn as well. Roll the natural 20 on the will save.
And so just half.
Well, that's a good point. We're not in Pathfinder. We're not in Starfinder 2E yet.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to take this seriously, Patrick.
No,
I'm present. I need you to be present.
I rolled the natural 20. I don't want any. No, but it feels weird thrusting your mind into. Wait, who are you talking? Tachi or 2 core?
2 core.
Thrusting your mind into theirs. You get a lot of feedback. Something seems to be off. Go ahead and roll 2d10. Is that level 1?
Yep.
Okay, for 5 points.
5 points of damage.
Right, that's still not nothing. Yeah, it there seems to be some resistance there. Okay, that is your turn, and we're on to the hard hoofs. I've been waiting for these guys to turn against you for so long. They're gonna step forward, charging kind of forward, their heads down, maybe getting their horns up in your 5-foot squares here. As they each make a swipe with their long swords. 2 core is going to attack you, Redacted, and Tachi coming right at you, Prey Deer. They're just braying or I guess mooing more than anything. So Redacted first attack. Where are my natural 20s at? Oh, 2 in a row. I can't be stopped. I don't think I will be stopped. Not today.
My page hasn't updated, so I didn't see that.
We're not seeing your GM rolls, Patrick.
Oh, no. Oh, you're not.
No. So you keep saying that you're rolling all these natural 20s, and we're just trusting that that's actually happening.
You gotta take it from my reaction. I definitely
I like how it's like we're playing how I feel like most people play, where they don't get to know the GM rolls, and everyone's just like, I'm immediately suspicious.
Yeah. I'd just not be able to lie that often. I'm already lying about them, being your friends right now. Let me just name this snip that I'm going to send to you guys real quick as I look for my crit card. Taking a crit card. This comes on the back side of us doing the end of book 5 in Skull and Shackles and throwing absolute bombs during that fight. Okay, here we go. Oh, and also a critical shout out to one of our Crittermander friends. That's something that we do. Our Patreon subscribers. Who's going this week? We are going to say thank you. God, there's so many. I have to scroll to another page. To one of our flanking buddies this week, Christopher R. Thank you so much for supporting us in years past, it looks like. I don't know if I've ever given you a shout out. And let me get this card going real quick. The target is shaken for 1 round. This is called Bullet with your name on it. Can you make me a will save? As this is a fear effect to ignore, Miles.
Yeah, I can I can do that. What am I? Oh, stupid. Oh, because I'm
in a DC 16. Okay, so made
16.
that. Made it. Still taking blade damage. 26 points of slashing damage.
Okie dokie.
All right, and this Tachi is going. I'm going to try to do my best. Do the same to Radiers. Take out the two maybe weakest of the party here first. Oh, nope. There's the other side of the dice. A natural 1. On this deck, I'll just go ahead and get this other deck of cards out real quick. Oh, boy. This entire episode will just be me shuffling these cards just nonstop. You guys don't want to play, right? Everyone at the bottom of the turn order. Another kinetic. Oh, boy. Eat dirt. You're knocked prone. Well, this is way too hard. They fall in the dirt as they are trying to attack you, and they must make a fortitude save or be blinded for 1d3 rounds.
Oh,
That's a great card.
I love it. Love it. Love
Can
it.
you imagine if you guys got that? It's like, not only are you someone standing up over you, but also, yeah, now you're blind. All right. Well,
I love it.
Fortitude's good for them. So let's see how badly we can mess this up. Badly. That is a fail. They're blinded for a few rounds.
4 rounds. Oh boy.
Well, it was a D6 or a D3. That is
Well, but you rolled a 4, so it's 4.
that is not how the math works out, but that is their turn, taking us to Zilixthel.
If I have a climb speed, will that aid me in climbing underneath the stage?
Can you climb upside down?
I think so. I don't.
Have you ever tried it? Have you ever tried like a Spider-Man climb?
I mean, I have the unflappable climber racial trait. Sticky pads, tongue, prehensile tail to stay stuck to surfaces, not flat-footed while climbing.
Just like Drew, always bringing racial effects into a conversation. We're trying to have a fun game here, Drew. Yeah, I think you'd be able to climb on the underside of this.
I'm just wondering, would it still count?
Speed?
Would it still count as, difficult terrain?
No.
Okay. So then I am going to. Is this here something that I can climb through? Would this be an appropriate exit, or would I need to get further?
No, there's a lot of like wires and things there at the back of the booth. You'd probably have to go around the AV cart, as it were. You trying to sneak around the backside of the stage?
Yeah. But I don't think that's going to be. If I make 2 moves, I can get out and be ready for action the next round.
Okay. Alrighty. Jamfram. To you, Gibbert.
Oh. I am. Oh my. Tashi's the one that's right next to me. Oh no. Oh, Tashi.
On the ground, blinded.
Right here is not. Well, I guess that's true. Yeah. I'll just step up and doop. Walking on up to my friend Tashi. And my ex-friend Tashi gonna chop him up with a sword.
Who's that? Who's there?
In the name of the law, I strike you. I shout it, and I strike him for an 18 versus KC.
Check here. You sure that's going to be a hit?
Prone, like +4 to that, I think.
Yes.
All right, so 11 points of damage.
Ouch. Okay.
Has Redacted shared with the rest of the crew that Tachi and Tukor seem weird right now?
I mean, they attacked.
They've attacked 2 of our crew.
Yeah,
right. But
I figured context might help.
But reaching into their minds, we were told, table talk time, that there was something off about how their brains were acting. Are we not sure? That
Redacted probably wouldn't say anything about that.
Yeah, who needs additional information? Good times. Okay. All right, that is going to take us to the top of turn 2. Asher and Sky, back to you.
All right, let's see how far I can go. Can I go through this path?
Now,
or is that a blocking?
Yeah. I don't think Tashi would voke here.
I really mean this thing that would be walking through.
You would not be able to charge through, no.
That's fine. I don't need to charge.
You can move past Tachi at this point.
Okay, cool. So I get right up to Tukor. Actually, I don't have to go that far. I'm going to go right here. Because I reach. Yeah. And I'm going to, even though I'm standing next to Tachi, I'm going to strike at Tukor.
Okay.
It's a 22 to hit.
Against the AC, that is a hit.
All right, that does 15 damage.
Okay. Ooh, yes, indeed. Tyler. Oof. Mm-hmm.
Wait. Nope, that's wrong. Sorry. Take 8 off of that.
8 off?
Yes, 7.
Oh, that's very wrong then, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Tashi reacts like, Murph, Murph, Murph. Radier, back to you.
Cow noises.
Cow noises.
Patrick, off the top of your head, if I fail a demoralize against some, they're immune forever?
If it's just like the skill, I believe so.
Okay.
I'll double check for you, but
fine.
If it's the bully, let's see.
This is just improved demoralize. So I think it's just demoralize it's part of the intimidate skill. So I think they are immune.
No, I don't think so.
I can do it again?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go for another move action demoralize against Tukor.
Okay. I don't know why you're asking that if you're going to do a different one.
No, the first Tukor was who I did last time.
Oh.
Same person.
I've marked it against Hachi, but maybe I've actually marked the shaken condition here.
You marked the shaken condition. Yep.
Because you failed before. You rolled a 1. That's why we didn't deal with that. There was not a success last time. Yeah,
correct. I have not succeeded at a demoralize yet.
Yeah, I don't see anything in the rules about not being able to do it again.
Move action. We'll try it again.
A lot better this time.
6.
Do I have intimidate for them as a skill? I don't think so. Nope, they got some feats and stuff. So just using the standard difficulty, that is a success.
All right. You are so Tukor demoralized. Then they're gonna have, and then we are gonna have. They're going to have to make a will save. This is gonna be a level 1 command spell. DC 16. But you
the dice.
Crushed it. You've absolutely
another very high dice roll.
All right, then we're gonna dip into our Mindbreaker connection, and since you have succeeded a will save against one of my spells, and you've completely negated it, you're going to take 4 points of damage.
Doesn't seem to the mind that you're attacking doesn't seem to take all that damage. Doesn't seem to be as effective. Maybe there's some kind of guard up or something.
Can I roll mysticism about that?
Can you roll mysticism about it?
Yeah.
Like a magical defense? No. Double check here.
What else would it be?
Great question. I don't know. Jerk. Thanks for putting me on the spot.
There's no arcana in this game, so I don't know what it would be.
Something odd is definitely going down. No, I don't think it's going to be mysticism. What's going on here, unfortunately. So I don't know. But you said you wanted to roll mysticism, and it does not give you any any feedback. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Redacted. Onto you.
Okay. So Tukor has what on them?
A longsword and horns.
No. What status?
Shaken 1.
Okay.
Shaken 1.
Shaken bacon.
All right.
So shaken for the next turn.
Does that mean they can still react though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Redat is going to take a guarded step to the southeast.
Okay.
And then it's going to take a shot with with Redacted's laser pistol. It's a 16. Womp womp.
Against EAC, that is a hit.
7 points of damage.
Just barely. Okay. That is going to take us to their turn once again. Tachi's going to stand up, just wiping like a big mud pile they fell into. Start wiping dirt and stuff from their eye, and will try to blindly swing out at our good friend Jamfram.
So when he stands up, I believe that triggers an attack of opportunity.
Does it? I think we've never.
I was going to ask if it did.
So yeah, I mean, so I think in the past we haven't done that, but I'm looking over the attack of opportunity rules, and there's no reason why you wouldn't. So it says whenever an opponent moves or is moved out of that space in any way other than a guarded step or a withdrawal action, you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against the opponent. So like, I mean, I suppose you could argue that standing up is not moving, but it is a move action.
It doesn't say move actions, right? We've not played that way because in Starfinder, standing up does not provoke an attack of opportunity. 3 actions that do are any moving out of a threatened square.
Nope, that's not what it says. Read it again. And the opponent moves or is moved out of that space.
Yeah, so I'm not moving out of a
I know, but you are moving. You're not, but you don't. Like that's the point. It says move.
Stand up is listed under move actions. It is a move action.
Right. So it doesn't use the word move action. And I get how reloading is a move action, but isn't moving. But standing up is moving your body around within the space. So I think it would trigger an attack of opportunity.
We've 5 seasons. We've never had it trigger.
I know. That's because I listened to you say that it only triggers if you move out of the space, and then I went and looked it up after like 7 years of playing this game, and I don't think that's what it says. But okay, well, whatever.
I don't know. Here's a red thread of like a ton of people agreeing with me, and here's a Paizo thread.
Okay. If they clarified it, that's fine. But
yeah, well, I don't think we want to start that precedent for you guys as well, because I think it would kind of come up more often for you. They're already blinded, and I don't think it's going to have a very good next round as well, so I don't think we need to pile on here.
I'm fine piling on. They hit us first.
Yeah.
Well, they hit you first. They're going to...
the most important.
Blindly swipe out at Jamfram now.
Okay.
Now with an anger behind them, but miss very widely before. Makes sense. 2 core is going to move forward and got redacted. We've got Pradier and Asher right here. I think we're going to go for Pradier. It's in charge and also mind affecting. Hit redacted.
But badly mind affecting if you take into that account.
But I've only rolled a 3, so you got that going for you. Also a pretty bad. Actually, what is your armor class?
Oh, right.
Is it 14?
I lost all my dexterity. Yeah.
Oh, God, Tyler.
Yeah, it's 14.
Okay, never mind. I do hit on a 3.
On a 3?
On a 3, apparently. 14 points of slashing damage, and we are on to Zilix Bell.
All right, Zilix is going to move into the action right here, and he's going to use his shimmery scales to try to fascinate. Technically, it works on any enemy within 30 feet, but we've already got one that's blinded, so I don't think it's going to work on that one.
No, probably 2 core though, who is also shaken. What's the DC for this effect?
So it is 10 plus my charisma plus half level, so that's going to be 13.
A will save?
Yeah, fortitude save.
Okay, they do not seem affected. Is that a standard action to?
I'm sorry, it is a
apply?
will save. I'm sorry, it is a will save.
It's okay. I've rolled an 18. I'm just rolling rocks here. Apparently, except for this last turn.
Yeah, if you succeed, then nothing happens.
Okay, all right. Jamfram the Mighty. You've got your flanking with an Asher and Sky. You got Zilix right next to you. What do you want to do, Jabber? Sorry, you're muted.
All that time, and I didn't look up the blinded condition.
They're flat-footed to your attacks.
Okay, that's just all that does. So it doesn't matter that I'm flanking then.
No, they do get a pretty steep negative to a lot of their
attacks of their own or something.
Abilities. Yeah, and if they move, they could fall prone again, which I'm probably not gonna.
Which is fun.
Try that.
Okay, yeah. Then I will then I suppose I will make a 2 attacks. Each of these is effectively a -2, I guess. So I'll factor that in. So a 17 versus Casey. With the flanking or with the flat-footed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You are factoring in the
So I'm doing a -2 on this, right?
Okay.
So 15.
It is a
15 versus
yes,
flat-footed. Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry.
Okay.
Second attack.
All right, moving on.
Another miss. Turn 3, Asher Sky, Rebecca.
What is the condition on 2 core?
Just shaking right now.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to. Tachi are they still blinded?
Yes. For like a whole nother round after this too.
Okay, I'm gonna try to trip Tachi for funsies. I get a +4 to this.
Overly mean, but okay.
Yeah, so I get a +4 to trip, and they are also flat-footed because of flanking, if that matters.
And blind, but yes, go right ahead.
And blind. All right. 21.
That is a success.
All right. They are now prone. And I'm going to step around 2 core.
Okay. To flank with Pradier? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Pradier, you got flanking, buddy.
Cool. That's nice. I'm gonna run away.
You 5-foot stepping?
I
Guarded stepping?
Indeed, I'm going to guarded step, and oh man, my mind spells haven't been going very well for me. Oh, Patrick, the whole like brain thing that I am feeling. Do I need to guess which skill I need to roll, or you tell me which skill I need to roll?
Oh, why don't you make a perception check for me?
Okay,
you have to know every little thing about this campaign, Tyler, that's gonna help you figure out.
I don't know anything.
Not very good, but I think with that you do notice that it doesn't look like they're covered in sweat. Maybe you don't know much about noir biology, but it seems like they've got a thick coat of goo on them.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna.
They're looking goopy, straight goopy.
Charge forward. I take it Tachi has taken the most damage, or at least I believe so.
No, 2 cores really taking the majority of your guys' attacks right now.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's just. I guess Tachi's also blind for now. So okay, let's focus on 2 core. 2 core. We'll save.
Alrighty, here we go.
Level 2 spell this time, so a little harder for you.
What's the DC? Ooh.
17. Oh. You are shaken.
And that gives them a -1, correct?
I believe so.
Shaken? No, -2. Shaken. That is a fail. 12 on the dice.
Yay! Mind thrust.
A level 2 mind thrust?
My level 2 mind thrust. My last one.
Boop. Ooh, pretty good damage there.
I'll take it. No. I'll take it. 27 points of damage.
Let's see here. Okay, Tachi just kind of head back, horns to the sky, just lets out a bellow. Just and you can hear something kind of gurgling in their throat. As it seems like that hurt them very, very much so.
Wait, I'm sorry, 2 core or Tachi? You said Tachi, but you meant 2 core?
Sorry, it was 2 core that you were doing.
It was 2 core.
Yeah, they're they are not. They look pretty hurt from that. Whatever you did inside their mind it doesn't seem like they're having a good time now. Tachi, no, 2 core physically looks pretty strong still, I guess. But you know that you're dealing damage to their mind castle, but they don't seem like they're doing too well. All right, well, I've closed out roll 20, so let me reopen that. But I think we're on to help me out. Redacted's turn?
Redacted's turn, yeah.
Okay, Redacted's your turn. Reset up all the stuff I had on the screen here.
Okay, so I'm going to take Wait, do I need to take a guard step?
You were right next to 2 core if you were gonna.
Okay. I was just wondering because you didn't provoke Rebecca when you popped up here and she was right here.
I forgot to. Thank you, Miles. I'll try to remember to do that. Please remind me while she's.
But when you moved up, wouldn't you also have provoked her?
No, she just he or 2 core guarded Sept as well. They just had.
Okay, gotcha. All right, then I'm going to guard steps to the southeast again and take another shot at Tukor.
Laser blasts.
15's a miss.
It is indeed.
I'm just glad that it was like on the 1 and the other dice hit it.
I saw it. Yeah, it looked like it was about to roll a 1. We have some
and I was getting super nervous.
Fun cards we can pull, though. Okay. All right. That's going to take us back to Tukor and Tachi's turn. Tachi's going to, once again, like maybe the front side got covered in mud first time they went down. Now their backside is covered. They used to be like white and tan colors. Now they're just all a brown cow. That's where chocolate milk comes from. At the end of this, they will no longer be blinded. Don't think they are shaken anymore either. Yeah, we'll make a blind attack against Jamfram first. Oop, that could hit. It could. 50-50 miss chance. It do hit. Ooh, for 12 points of slashing damage. And Tukor comes up and makes what looks like a lunge attack at Pradier. But what is actually happening is Tukor charges forward and like vomits on our good friend Pradier a bunch of green slime. What?
Oh, wait a minute.
What's your armor class here? Let's go. Let's attack. Okay. All right.
Is this a Rick and Morty reference, Patrick?
Don't know what you're talking about. There's just now another friend here in the combat. This little guy.
I hate these things.
It's been a while since we've had a fight against a body snatcher slime, but I hope you guys remember this from my AP volume of Fate of the Fifth, season 3. You see, this thing looks pretty gross, and as it horks out of Tukor, they kind of fall to the ground, and they attach themselves to you, Pradier, kind of stuck to your neck, and are actively trying to get tendrils down your nose and your throat. Do you take attack from this or damage from this attack as well? Yeah, there's a little bit of damage.
I feel like I should.
Just a little bit. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whoa, that's a little bit.
Okay, and that is going to take us to Zilixthel's turn. Drew? Yeah, this is what you see behind you. Tukor is down on the ground, and a small green slime is trying to take over your friend.
What? The prong? So, can I roll anything to figure out what this thing is?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be life science. That's what I was looking up before, because it is it's an apparition or an ooze. Is a small ooze. I'm pretty sure that is life science.
So 26.
Okay. Yeah. What would you like to know about them as a success?
How can we detach them from people?
Well, killing them's pretty good. It's a good thing, but you know that their body snatch ability is if they are able to take a hold of someone, they take only about half the damage that is dealt to the target. So as you're attacking Tachi here, just about half that damage is getting through to the body snatcher slime until they decide to leave.
Is the body snatcher slime still visible on top of Pradier, or is it taking control of him?
It has not yet. No, you can still attack it right now.
Okay. Does it count as flanking if it's on top of Pradier?
No, not in the grappled condition.
Dang. Worth a shot. All right. So you're going to see a sword appear in Zilix's hand, and we are going to try to slice the slime.
Ooh, natural 20. Oh, my poor slime. Drew, no.
Those are what we like to see.
Tukor's poor slime. Critical hits. So we're gonna shout out flanking buddies. Oh, someone we've not shouted out yet. I don't think they've been a member here for over a year. I don't think we've shouted them out. Trafa, thank you so much for supporting us on Patreon, helping make both the podcasts possible. I've already put away the cards because I had rolled my crit for the night, but let me grab one for you, Drew. Drew, what's it like playing a lucky character? It feels like Zilix is super lucky.
I don't know. I've been on a run with this in my SF2E cat character. So
I don't think this guy's going to live to see this happen, but this is called Bloody Blow. It just has critical effect wound. So you might be chopping a limb off of this.
I do just have bleed if that thing bleeds that I could do with the critical effect on this weapon.
Well, you know that if it bleeds, you can kill it. But also, it doesn't work the other way. You know, if you can kill it, it doesn't always necessarily bleed. It's a good question. I have up ooze immunities, and it does not say it's immune to bleed damage. Oh, Drew, I'm so sorry. I forgot about ooze immunities. It's immune to critical hits.
Crits.
I was waiting for it.
Oh, it took us so long to get there. How much damage are you doing here, though? With
I guess just 7 then.
So angry. 7. Oh, it's still alive. Oh no. Crit would have done it if it was able to be crit. Oh no. Is that all your actions, or did you?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Jam from the Mighty. Some weird stuff going on over here.
Wait, is there one on Zilix now? What did that?
Sorry.
Sorry.
There are 2. Obviously, I'm just trying to arrange.
I see. Yeah.
One is inside Tachi.
Right, one's in Tashi. All right. Seeing this, I'm going to take a guarded step over and try to chop this thing off of my friend Pradier. So, no, Pradier, my companion.
I'm so close to GM playing Tyler's character again in this campaign. Let me have this.
17.
Well, I don't think they have very good armor class. No, that is enough to indeed slice this thing in half and murder it. It was on its last legs after that mind thrust did like 14 damage to it.
Yeah.
And I helped.
Right. The mud has cleared from Tachi's eyes, and the bull is kind of blowing steam like a cartoon out of its nostrils. Asher and Sky, we're on to you.
All right, I'm going to step forward and strike at the green slime on Tachi.
Well, it's inside. You can't attack it directly. But if you would like to attack Tachi, you can.
Okay.
As I just said, about half the damage does get down to slime level. And Zilix somehow knows that.
10 on the attack.
A miss.
Yep.
Do you want to use a episode reroll? You guys still have it lying around.
All okay with that?
Go
Yeah?
for it.
Okay, I'll do it.
2 thumbs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh.
Well, Tachi's not immune to. So wait, how does this work? Because Tachi's not immune to crits.
They are not. They very much are not.
Oh, we found a flaw in the system.
We should also get a crit fishing sound effect that sounds like a real, like.
All right. Drew, your crit didn't count, so Trafa, yours is going to Rebecca instead. Thank you, Trafa, for supporting us.
Thank you.
Sorry, I had to nullify your shout out, but we remembered the rules here. And, I'm pretty sure if they are in a bot, if the body had immunities to a critical, then yes, but looks like a lot of damage here. Oh, let me get your card. That's what I was
It's only 16.
pulling out here. I just had this one, so I don't think I'm doing a very good job. Chef on. Bell ringer. Oh, this seems like an appropriate one for Rebecca. The target takes a -5 penalty to intelligence checks and intelligence-based checks. That does very little right now, but there's also an extreme melee on this card. No way. Come on. Called Lean Into It. It's both good and bad. Would you like the good news or the bad news?
The good news.
Triple damage.
Whoa.
Triple damage is something that exists on one of these cards. The bad news is you drop your weapon, though, after making the attack. So it's a little bit of a trade-off here. So how about we just go ahead and add another 8 onto that crit?
Seems fair.
Makes sense. 24 points of damage, then?
That is.
Okay.
That's how you slap someone around.
All right.
That ooze took some of that.
Well, it took half of it,
Half
12.
of
Yeah. Tachi's also looking pretty messed up here, but that is going to take us to Pradier. Your turn.
Level 1. Oh, wait. Demoralize first.
Okay.
I'll remember how to play my character. First, we do the demoralize. Then we're going to cast.
Another natural
1. Forget about that.
These Noir are not scared of the elf.
No, they aren't.
The
Level
undead elf.
1 spell. It's everyone's favorite. Lesser Confusion.
Is that everyone's favorite?
It's no one's favorite. Lesser confusion. DC 16.
It is a fail.
You're confused for 1 round.
Okay. All right. It's coming up soon, so that's not a bad way to do it. Redacted. We are back to you. That's a condition, right? Confusion. Yeah.
Confused.
Yeah, you got a 50% chance of them basically not getting a turn.
That's what I'm hoping for.
It's not bad.
Can't hear you, Miles.
Was Miles talking?
Redacted's going to move and take a shot at Tachi and miss.
I miss. So sorry. Sorry, this isn't a car driving fight, Miles.
Terrible.
Tachi, do you want to roll the D100 for us, Tyler? You did this.
Nope. I'm not going to roll it. I'm not going to go roll anything because Tachi's going to run right by everyone and attack Redacted.
Redacted.
Because Redacted attacked them. And they're confused, so they go right after the attacker. I don't think the attack has to land. I think it just has to be targeted.
Which means it provokes, doesn't it?
If they run right by Jamfram, yeah, they're going to provoke from...
Let's see here.
Well, they're going to have to run by Jamfram.
Jamfram, yeah.
I don't have to do anything. I don't want to.
If they pull out a gun and, well, no, that still provokes. Yeah, I guess no matter what.
Yeah, it says if you're not devoted to attacking a target to roll on the table. I don't think. Maybe I do have a ranged action. I technically do. They're going to pull out a Thunderstrike pistol and blast Redacted. Oh, boy. I still get to hurt someone. What's your EAC?
Well, doesn't it still provoke first?
Provoke from all of us that are melee?
It do. It doesn't matter what I do. It's provoking.
I'm going to attack non-lethally if I can.
Okay. Try to. Yes. Can you? Nope.
I'd also like to attack non-lethally.
Yeah, they're not immune to non-lethal damage, so. Oh, that's a hit for Zilix, though.
-4 for non-lethal, so.
That's a miss for Zilix, though. Rebecca? Oh, you don't have your weapon.
I don't have my weapon.
Oh, did you wait? Did you roll your damage for the pistol strike, Patrick?
Not yet. No.
Oh, okay.
Look at
I have another weapon.
Can't pull it out as a reaction and
True.
use it. So
okay. So this is a Thunderstrike sonic pistol doing some sonic damage to Redacted. Max damage.
Actually, can't I use my entropic strike without a weapon?
You could, but you're 10
range.
foot away.
Max is the weapon that gives you the reach, yeah.
Max damage, Redacted 12 points of sonic damage. So they've got a pistol and a long sword out here. Drew, Zilix though.
Because this one's still embedded in Tachi, right? It's not out and easy to slice.
That is correct. You can tell that there's like a secretion kind of all over their hide, but you're not seeing any of the amber, dark, kind of green and yellow of this little mucus monster.
Is there anything I can roll? Is it life science again to see if I can figure out a way to coax it out of Tachi?
Yeah, you've already rolled though, so I don't think you're able to roll again, unfortunately.
All right, so we're just going to make one non-lethal sword strike. 11.
Jamfram the Mighty, we're on to you.
Ooh, boy. All right, let's see. Is there any space between Tachi and this panel back here? It's like attached to the back of the stage.
You can move there, yeah, if you wanted to flank with, what's his name, Zilix Thel.
I think I will.
I don't think I can attack of opportunity unless I have a...
Oh, because you pulled out your weapon, you pulled out your pistol.
Is a longsword two-handed?
No. I don't think, actually, I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't have listed a horn attack, which I thought they would have. Let me just double check on that, because if so, they can
just hold both.
Whoa, melee weapon.
Hands one hand. So, yeah.
Okay. So make that attack of opportunity. Shoop. 13 on the dice is going to be a hit, because there's no negatives on this guy right now, right? No. Let me roll some damage. 11 points of slashing damage to get in a flank-a-rooney position.
All right. Here comes the attack. 22 versus... actually, wait. So I would have done this non-lethal, like I said before.
That is a hit.
All right. So the 18 versus flat-footed, 12 points of non-lethal.
Going through. True. Yeah, you hear some gurgling, the same sound you heard from Tukor just a moment ago in this thing's throat, in Tachi's throat. Maybe you see a tentacle like squirming out of its nose right now.
No.
Asher and Sky, we're on to you. What would you like to do?
Pick up my Tacklash.
Move action. Standard action attack.
Yep, and strike.
Okay.
Non-lethally.
Sure. Ooh. Oh, it was almost a 19 on the dice. Yeah. A miss. Prayed here.
It's my last spell.
Been really cool if I had taken you over and I would have gotten to cast the spells. Been real fun.
Yes, it would have been fun watching everyone get to make will saves. Oh, so good. Demoralize first, spell second. Kapow! Am I intimidating? Maybe 23.
I think that's just a success. Yeah.
Fantastic.
No, wait. Nope, that's a failure. Sorry.
All right.
Look, we're looking for 24.
Ooh. I actually get a +1 bonus, so that actually... All right, level 1, my last level 1 spell. Mind Thrust. DC 16. Do your best.
Will save. Shoot. Natural 20. I can't stop rolling 20s, but as previously stated, it's just a success.
Yeah. Well, still...
Why can't Starfinder 2 come?
Rolled the wrong die.
It looks like you rolled 2d10, but you rolled 2d20 for a 6 and 8. Almost the same. So like 2d10. 8 4, so 6
points of damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Indeed. Now that you know what's happening, you can sense indeed another mind inside here that's taking some of this damage. Okay. Redacted's gotten away, but this Tachi apparently had a grudge against you.
So first thing Redacted is going to do is move a little bit further away and then administer a serum, because I have Quicker Trickler, which allows me to use a serum as a standard action instead of a full action. So I am going to
rest up.
I'm gonna have him use an MK1 healing serum.
Okay. The slime does pop out here on its turn, and it's gonna go for our friend Jamfram. It's gonna try and come on down your throats now. Grapple you with an attack. Yeah. Probably not gonna do very well. Nope, that's a very much a miss. And it's gonna take us to Zilix's turn. Tachi just kind of crumples to the ground as this little thing is standing on top of their horns, maybe like trying to reach for you.
We're gonna slice with that sword, double style, flanking buddies. Let's do this thing.
Oof a doof, Drew. Natural 1.
Okay.
Critical fumble. This is what happens. If you roll 20, you're due for that 1 sometime. You're just making a single attack this turn, is that right?
I was gonna make 2, so.
Oh, well, this might. Sometimes it could stop you, so let's do this first one first. What are the odds? Or is the card for kinetic? What are the odds? Your attack ricochets. Reroll the attack against yourself and your nearest ally that could be targeted by the attack. That looks like a prey deer.
Well,
Reroll that attack twice, I guess. What are the odds? The sword just kind of bounces back.
Just stabs Praetor in the face on the ring.
So do you want to attack yourself first?
Yeah, and I'm again keeping my -2 for double attack. Well, I guess it'd be -4 because I was flanking. So that's going to be a 17 to hit.
What's your KAC? Yeah, it looks like a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit for 9 points of damage.
All right. Praetor next.
It's going to be a 20. I guarantee it. That's how this always seems to work. Nah, it won't be. Drew would never do that.
Oh,
See?
no.
He's a bro.
-2, that's still a hit. Oh my goodness.
Well, I did 16, so that was with the stuff. So
you see Praetor cough out a obscene amount of blood.
You still get your second attack though.
Oh, good.
If you dare take it.
If you roll another natural one, we do the same card. I'm calling it right now.
These swords that you make out of your own scales are very dangerous, you know? Okay, that is a hit. And oh yeah, you slice this thing in half, Drew. Oh, it's very dead, Drew. 11 points of slashing damage, and we are out of combat.
Does Tatcha Turcor need medical attention?
They sound
life-saving medical attention
and look like they are, you know, like they just had the vid, as the kids call it. They have just like big old globules of pussy, that's a word, slime coming out of their orifices. They got red puffy eyes. They're coughing up still some and talking big loogies.
Namil Tanna, you is a traitor. We were under his control and those things. I don't know why, but he's been sabotaging the colony.
Don't worry, we've already killed him, so he's taken care of.
Oh, we saw him. He's been planning something big for some time. He gave us those things weeks ago, and we've been doing his bidding ever since.
Did you set any more bombs in any other locations?
No, but there was someone else he worked with. A Soki woman, looked like a smuggler, had eelskin boots, but not as cool as your guys' jackets.
Well, of course.
Do we know who that is?
Why don't you make me just a general intelligence check?
An intelligence check?
Yeah, roll your intelligence.
Well, this ain't gonna go well.
Well, yeah.
See if y'all
I
can
already
put
see
some
that's a single-digit
clues
number.
together. Oh, no.
Redacted with the
both-
big brain.
Both Pradier and Redacted. Soki woman, a very fancy boot. You did see a small figure's boot prints behind Tayetta's house, seemingly staging her as the culprit in the sugar napping. I think part of the life science check, now that you have time to think about it, Zilix, is indeed the body snatcher slimes need a lot of sucrose and other kind of food to sustain them. And you can imagine perhaps that is why it was stolen from the festival to feed in to these body snatcher slimes. But indeed, you're not sure exactly. You don't know of an Ahsoki woman that fits the description. Kel's Deirdre, definitely not that fierce of a dresser.
Okay.
But yeah, the hard hoof. You beat them up a little bit. I think maybe they were just bloodied, so you can give them the medical attention that they need. But they are willing to help you out. You know, word of this gets out, Ezra and Shire will come, and after a quick summation, we'll be like, man, infiltration. We got sabotage. We got bombs. All kinds of stuff. It's a lot to take in. I'm so glad that the hard hoofs are still okay. What do you guys make about all this? What's going on here? Why would Namil Tanna do that?
I presume it's because it's the thing with the boom rats from back in episode like 3 or something, where we didn't fix the water tube or whatever.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't make the sanitation a priority, so he just turned.
He decided to destroy the colony because he didn't prioritize sanitation.
Well, if you guys remember, there were sabotages in critters brought aboard the Burnished Dawn. Is that the name of your ship? Yes, the Burnished Dawn from episode 3 that were chewing through wires and little gremlins that were eating your colony's food. So if this was all indeed Namil Tanna's doing, he seems to have been acting as an enemy agent since perhaps even before you guys set out from Absalom.
We'll have to search his
his
abode
good
and
stuff.
see if we can find more evidence, because his motivation as of right now not 100% known.
Well, you've got his data pad. You've got his perhaps co-conspirators device that you found at the click harps in the cave. And Tachi and 2Core do have a phone. It seemed like they were the ones listed as duo in his messages. Go ahead, and if you'd like, you can make a computer's check, see if there's a digital kind of metadata signal to see if you can kind of piece together, maybe pinpoint some information of where these messages are coming from. And to Redacted, do you want to make a computer check on me? It seems like your realm here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a success. It's a DC 21. You can indeed triangulate the very sketchy kind of satellite signal that you can get here on this colony, and indeed find a way to pinpoint the origin to the southern coast of your colony, the vicinity of Fish Fair.
Fish Fair, indeed.
Or like fish
folks.
foul.
Like fish traders.
Speaking of Fish Fair, and speaking of the extremely spotty cell service that you get here, right here, your phone alights. It looks like in the fight you missed a call from none other than Thistle. A message is left for you.
I'm sad I missed it because she has a personalized ringtone.
Oh, what is it?
So, hi, I'm Thistle. You better answer the phone because I've got some information for you.
Oh, I'm Thistle. Oh. Mickey Mouse. Oh, right. Yeah, playing it. Indeed, you hear right here. I think you need to come back to Fish Fair. I'm worried that Pavo is up to something. He had a bodyguard arrive in a rush after the storm last night, and well, I got a little suspicious, so I'm trailing them right now. But they seem to be really upset about something, and he mentioned something about Namil taking the next steps, whatever that means. I could hear there seems to be some panic in his voice, but if you get this message, call me back, even if I might have to silence my phone for a bit. Oh, and one more thing. To be continued. No. Bum, bum, bum.
A ghost? I just heard a ghost.
No, that was my ghost. The ghost of spooky foretellings.
To be concluded, perhaps.
Oh,
next
get that
episode.
reroll back.
To be concluded, because indeed something foul is happening in Fish Fair, and you might have to figure out what next week. Oh, guys, thank you for playing with me.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you.
Patrick.
Listeners, thank you for listening. We are rapidly approaching the end of book 2 here, and then right after that, right around there, we're doing episode 300 of Cosmic Crit. Believe it or not, it really
That's wild.
It snuck up on me, like at least in this season, because this is like episode 38 of the season, so I guess I wasn't counting it very well. But yeah, as I said, long season. We're gonna have some special episodes here and there, and well, I guess just my warning is to save some time over the next 2 weeks. But yeah, that's going to do it for this week's episode, guys. Thank you for playing, and we'll catch you up on next week's Cosmic Crit.
Yarr.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good night.
Oh, well.
Good night.
You've been listening to Cosmic Crit, an officially licensed partner of Paizo Incorporated. The Starfinder role-playing game and adventure paths are trademarks of Paizo. All Pathfinder and Starfinder images are property of Paizo and are used with permission.